Welcome to African Tales by Quinn, where untold stories of Africa are told. Subscribe now and embark on a journey that celebrates the rich culture of Africa through captivating narratives and timeless wisdom. In the bustling city of Accra, Ghana, a chance meeting on a crowded bus sparked a love story that seemed destined for a happy ending. Yaa, a young woman from a wealthy family, was on her way to work. She was dressed in a smart business suit, her polished demeanor and elegant appearance making her stand out in the crowd. Kojo, a determined university student from a poor background, was heading to his lectures, clutching a worn-out backpack and a stack of textbooks. As Yaa boarded the bus, she struggled to find a seat until Kojo, noticing her discomfort, offered her his seat. She was grateful and they struck up a conversation. Kojo's intelligence and ambition impressed Yaa, and Kojo was captivated by Yaa's kindness and confidence. This simple act of chivalry marked the beginning of their relationship. Over the following weeks and months, Yaa and Kojo grew closer despite their different backgrounds. They found common ground in their dreams and aspirations. Kojo was studying engineering, driven by the hope of lifting his family out of poverty. Yaa, a successful professional, admired his determination and saw a bright future for them together. Yaa's financial support became a lifeline for Kojo. She helped him in every possible way, paying his school fees, buying his textbooks, and providing him with pocket money. She even surprised him with the latest iPhone, which became a symbol of her unwavering support and love. Their bond deepened as they shared their dreams and supported each other. They spent weekends exploring Accra, visiting museums, parks, and local markets. Yaa's generosity extended to buying groceries for Kojo, ensuring he had enough to eat and didn't have to worry about basic necessities. Despite the financial strain, Yaa never wavered in her support. She believed in Kojo's potential and was convinced that their sacrifices would pay off when he graduated and started his career. Kojo, in turn, promised to marry Yaa once he completed his studies, assuring her that their future together was bright. One sunny afternoon, Yaa decided to visit Kojo on campus. She brought along her best friend Sylvia, wanting to introduce her to the man she hoped to marry. Sylvia, a charming and outgoing woman, quickly became friends with Kojo. The three of them spent the day together, laughing and enjoying each other's company. Unbeknownst to Yaa, this introduction would set the stage for a heartbreaking betrayal that will shatter her dreams and push her toward a path of revenge. For now, though, Yaa was blissfully unaware of the storm brewing on the horizon, believing that her love and support for Kojo would secure their future together. As Kojo's graduation approached, Yaa's anticipation grew. She imagined their future together, picturing a life where they would marry and build a family. She believed that her sacrifices and unwavering support would soon be rewarded. Kojo's success became a source of pride for Yaa. She attended his graduation ceremony, beaming with pride as he received his degree. She was confident that their love story was heading towards a happy ending. Little did Yaa know that the seeds of betrayal had already been sown, and her dreams of a future with Kojo were about to be shattered in the most unimaginable way. She had supported him through thick and thin, and now she was ready to see him succeed. She envisioned a future where they would be together, building a life filled with love and happiness. However, destiny had a different plan, one that would test the very fabric of her trust and devotion. Sylvia had been Yaa's best friend since childhood. They shared everything from their deepest secrets to their happiest moments. The day of Kojo's graduation was a joyous occasion. Yaa was filled with pride as she watched Kojo receive his engineering degree. She believed that their sacrifices had finally paid off and that they were on the brink of a new chapter in their lives. After the ceremony, they celebrated with Sylvia, enjoying the moment of triumph and dreaming about the future. A few months after graduation, Kojo's behavior started to change. He became distant and less communicative. Yaa, concerned about the sudden shift, confronted him, hoping to understand what was wrong. Kojo assured her that everything was fine and that he was just stressed about starting his new job. One fateful evening, Yaa received a phone call from a mutual friend who had a shocking news. Kojo was getting married and the bride was Sylvia. Yaa's heart shattered into a million pieces as she struggled to comprehend the betrayal. The man she had loved and supported for 7 years was marrying her best friend. Yaa was devastated. She felt an overwhelming sense of betrayal and heartbreak. All the dreams she had built with Kojo came crashing down, leaving her in a state of despair. She couldn't understand how the two people she trusted the most could betray her so profoundly. Yaa received an invitation to the wedding. Seeing Kojo and Sylvia together, smiling and happy, was like a dagger to her heart. The pain was unbearable, but she forced herself to attend, hoping to find some closure. As she watched them exchange vows, tears streamed down her face. The reality of their betrayal was now undeniable. In the weeks following the wedding, Yaa's heartbreak turned into anger and a burning desire for revenge. She couldn't let Kojo and Sylvia get away with what they had done. The idea of revenge consumed her thoughts and she began to plot her next move. Yaa decided that the best way to hurt Kojo was to target his family. She knew that by seducing his brothers and father, she could inflict the same pain and betrayal that she had endured. The thought of Kojo discovering her actions brought her a twisted sense of satisfaction. Yaa's once gentle heart now burned with a fiery resolve for revenge. She meticulously planned her actions, driven by a mix of anger, betrayal, and a deep sense of justice. The serene street of Accra bore witness to her transformation as she embarked on a path that would forever change the lives of Kojo's family. Yaa knew that her revenge had to be carefully orchestrated. She started with Kojo's younger brothers, targeting them one by one. She used her charm and allure, drawing them into her web of seduction with calculated precision. Each encounter was a calculated step towards her ultimate goal of retribution. The news of Yaa's liaisons with Kojo's brothers spread like wildfire through their community. Shock and disbelief rippled through Kojo's family, tarnishing their reputation and sowing discord among them. Yaa's actions sent shockwaves through their once close-knit family, leaving behind a trail of broken trust and shattered relationships. Yaa's final action of revenge was directed towards Kojo's father, the patriarch of the family. She knew that this act would deliver the final blow, a culmination of her pain and anger unleashed upon the man who had raised Kojo and his brothers. With a mix of determination and a twisted sense of justice, Yaa seduced Kojo's father, completing her quest for vengeance. As the dust settled, Yaa found herself grappling with a whirlwind of emotions. Her initial satisfaction from revenge gave way to a profound sense of emptiness and regret. She realized that her actions, fueled by pain and betrayal, had only perpetuated a cycle of hurt and suffering. Through her journey of revenge, Yaa learned a valuable lesson about the destructive power of anger and the importance of forgiveness. She saw firsthand how revenge could consume and destroy, leaving behind scars that may never heal. In the quiet moment of reflection, Yaa vowed to find healing and redemption, seeking to make amends for the pain she had caused. With her revenge fulfilled, Yaa stood at a crossroads. The path of vengeance had led her to a dark place, but it also paved the way of self-discovery and growth. As she faced the consequences of her actions, Yaa realized that true healing could only begin with forgiveness, both for others and herself. The aftermath of Yaa's revenge sent ripples through Kojo's family and their community in Accra. The once harmonious family now faced deep divisions and strained relationships, all stemming from Yaa's calculated act of retaliation. As Yaa grappled with the consequences of her actions, she found herself at a pivotal moment of introspection and realization. Yaa couldn't escape the fallout of her revenge. Kojo's family was in turmoil, struggling to come to terms with the betrayal and deception that had fractured their once close bonds. The whispers and judgment from their community only added to their pain, serving as a constant reminder of the havoc Yaa had wrought. In the quiet moments of solitude, Yaa reflected on her journey from love and devotion to betrayal and revenge. She saw how her pain and sense of injustice had clouded her judgment, leading her down a path of destruction. The weight of her actions weighing heavily on her conscience, prompting her to confront the darker aspect of her own humanity. Despite the chaos she had unleashed, Yaa harbored a glimmer of hope of redemption. She knew that healing could only begin with forgiveness, both for herself and those she had hurt. With a newfound sense of clarity, Yaa resolved to make amends and seek forgiveness from Kojo's family, acknowledging the pain she had caused and striving to mend the broken relationships. Through her journey of love, betrayal and revenge, Yaa learned a profound moral lesson about the consequences of holding onto anger and seeking vengeance. She realized that true strength lies not in inflicting pain, but in finding forgiveness and moving forward with grace. Yaa's story became a cautionary tale, teaching others the importance of empathy, forgiveness, and the healing power of letting go. As we come to the end of the story, Yaa embraced her journey towards healing and redemption. She found solace in the lessons learned from her tumultuous experience. She vowed to use her story as a beacon of hope and wisdom, guiding others away from the destructive path of revenge and towards the transformative power of forgiveness. This is the end of the story about how Yaa slept with 5 brothers and their father for revenge. Thank you for staying through the entire story. We encourage you to subscribe to African Tales by Quinn as we bring you more captivating story in the days and the weeks and the months and the years ahead of us. Thank you once again, and God bless you.